Yo, what's up, YouTube? We back at it with another vlog today. I've been doing a little bit of work to the room, added to the sticker wall, you feel me? So things are looking pretty nice. I got the sewing machine right here. Put a little Rolling Stone sticker right here. SpongeBob right there, you feel me? Give me the vibes. I've been trying to work this thing for a few days now. And honestly, I've been struggling, I'm not gonna lie. From going to a home machine to an industrial sewing machine was such a large jump, especially because I've taken a little bit of a break from sewing. The speed on this thing is just ridiculous, and I'll put a little clip right here. You can see how fast this thing goes. Like y'all can goddamn, like chill. So I've been like looking into it. I'm like, is this normal? Are machines supposed to go this fast? And they are, kind of. So my machine has a clutch motor. Pretty much a clutch motor is this thing right here. And as you can see, I press down, machine starts going, right? You basically press down, it engages the clutch, and then it goes from 0 to 100 in like 1 second. And all I do is just press this thing a tiny little bit and it goes flies across, you feel me? But yeah, I can't lie, I was pulling out hairs trying to operate this machine, learning like the thread tension, and overall just like reading the manual and learning the different parts about this machine was definitely like a learning curve in itself. I was working on this, so this was a bag that I never really ended up finishing from one of like my old sewing projects. It was such a process, and you can see my stitch work. Obviously, like I got it done, but it was a whole process just to get this on here. It was a lot harder than it looked. You can kind of see here, I got some different pieces of scrap fabric that I was using. I was really not used to this machine. I kept flying off, just going crazy, skipping stitches. This thing is fast. It is like a bat out of hell. There's gonna be some slight delays on like the full collection. I still will be releasing like a mini capsule. Right now, I just ordered a servo motor. So I'm gonna have a full video on how to replace a servo motor, like put on a servo motor onto a Juki. So we finna turn on this machine right now. It's just literally got a light switch. I'm gonna swap the motor, and I think this thing is gonna be an absolute workhorse. It's gonna be a lot quieter, easier to film with, but I got some dye projects going on, so I'm gonna take y'all and show you the progress of those. Okay, so we in the garage right now.
Here in my garage, just bought Hollywood Hills.
This is pretty much what we've been working on. So I was dyeing pants, some shirts. Mostly for this drop, I was trying to dye these thermals right here from a drop I had a long time ago. The dye I had was black. I did all the steps and everything. I used half a pound of dye, and this still came out blue. God bless the souls on Reddit. They basically told me, yo, you used 4 times the amount of dye that they recommend, but you should use 8 times the amount of dye. Basically using 2 ounces of dye per pound of dry fabric. I was dyeing maybe 8 pounds of stuff, so I would have to use a pound and a half of dye, which is a crazy amount, so I have to order more. And they also said to use more soda ash to basically neutralize the pH and get all of that solid. I'm gonna keep working at it, you know, the dyeing stuff is fun. It might be blue right now, dabba dee dabba die, but we are going to get these garments black, you feel me? You know, I'm gonna be running a very limited Black Friday drop with maybe 12 little pieces, restocking the bunny tee for the new brand, and then also running a new graphic on the black, some black tees. The dyeing process definitely ain't been easy either. The sewing process ain't been easy. The only thing that I think is gonna be an easy process is the screen printing process, but that's because I already went through the struggles of screen printing. There has been times where I have spent entire days just trying to burn screens. This clothing brand game, especially when you're doing all the things yourself, is not easy. If you're a new brand owner, if you're a creative in general who just wants to create art and do things like that, don't be afraid of failing, because I fail every single day. We got to keep going and adjust, rework things until they do come out the way that we want them. You know, eventually things will work out with the proper knowledge and the proper planning. We can execute these things to the fullest extent, create our vision the way that we truly want it. So, you know, sometimes you may go to a manufacturer, get a sample, you may start a new piece of art, create a new graphic design document. It might be trash, it might not be perfect, but hey, at least you tried. And just trying puts you ahead of 80% of people, you feel me? There's so many people out there that I have met personally that tell me, yo, Jefu, this is what I want to do with my life. These are the things I want to achieve. Like, I got so much ambition. But then they never execute on their ambition. How do you expect to be successful if you can't even execute on your vision? What are you doing? Sitting around scrolling on your phone? Come on, you got to get to work, you feel me? Every day is a new day. So don't get hung up on the past. Don't get hung up on your mistakes. Put your head down and work. Lately, I feel like I haven't been working enough myself, and that's why I'm locking in so hard right now. I had to put down the phone, and I had to pick up the sewing machine, I had to pick up the clothes, I had to get in Photoshop and put in the work. And I'm not seeing any results yet, you know? I haven't seen results in 2 years. But I think the reason I haven't seen results in 2 years is because I haven't put in the work that is necessary to get the success that I truly desire. It's about world building. Everything in life is about building your lore, building the world around what you do. That's what connects people. Be honest, be authentic. But yeah, we're doing the outro outside because the lighting looks nice. This was just a short little update video for y'all so you can kind of see like what's been going on with the brand, what's been going on with my life. I'll have some more in-depth videos next week, kind of going through the dyeing process, the screen printing process, and the sewing process once I switch out that servo motor. So expect some more content coming soon. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for following the journey. Hella more stuff on the way. Love y'all.